Hey guys, it's Meg Collins with Lucy'sList.com. We're at the ABC Baby Show, and we're looking at the new Britax seats for 2014-2015. These are coming out at the end of next month, which is October of 2014. And this is the ClickTight series, which is just really exciting. The ClickTight series essentially makes it super easy to install the seat with a seat belt. Why would you want to use a seat belt? Well, sometimes people don't have latch connectors in their car. Sometimes you're using a taxi or a rental car and you just don't want to futz with the latch. Also, as we know, the latch can only be used up to 65 pounds or so. That's seat weight combined with your child's weight. So depending on the weight of your seat, that could be like when they're 3 or 4 years old. Nobody wants to do that math. Nobody wants to figure that out. So instead, just use the seat belt from the beginning, and they've made that very easy. Now, this is going to be the Marathon, available in the Marathon, the Boulevard, and the Advocate. They're no longer doing the Pavilion. Other changes for this year include a 10-year lifespan. So they went from a 7-year seat to a 10-year seat, which is great because that doesn't necessarily mean that your kid is going to use it for 10 years, but that means that you can just have it for longer to use for subsequent children, to hand it down to somebody else. It just gives you more, longevity for your money. They've also done away with that foam. Here, under the seat, a lot of people were complaining that the foam would kind of break off, that EPP foam, and they've replaced that with a more sturdy, what they call a below molded component. I'm not really sure what that means, but it's just a much more sturdier foam stuff on the inside. So let me show you a closer look. All right, I'm going to show you how to install this seat using the ClickTight system with the seat belt. It's very simple. You just rotate this knob here, and this thing pops up like a Lamborghini, and you can see all the inside of the seat. So now I'm just going to take my seat belt and pull out all the webbing of the seat belt, just to make it easy. And I'm going to double it up like this, and I'm just going to feed it through the inside here. Buckle it in. Okay. I'm going to pull out, the majority of the slack. You don't have to wrestle it down and get it super tight like you do in a previous seatbelt install. And then I'm just going to shut the door. Okay. And I know that it's locked down when this thing turns back to its original position. And that's it. Now let's give it a tug and see how it did. That is really tight. The other thing is I don't have to use, some seats have a lock off on the side, and if they don't, then you have to, lock the seat belt by pulling it all the way out. You don't have to do this because this is like a built-in mechanism for the lock off. So that's showing it in the forward-facing position. Seatbelt installation, that took me not much time at all. So that is the Britax series ClickTight seatbelt installation. Hope you enjoy it. See you next time.